Hi, welcome to our Passion and Purpose Wellness event. My name's Jan. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're really excited because we've got an amazing woman that is launching her business tonight, so we can't wait to hear from Estelle. But like I said, my name's Jana, and a group of us, well, many groups of us actually get on quite a few times throughout the week and share about an amazing program, product and opportunity that we've had great rewards with, and we just want to share it. And this is the way that we feel that we can do that the right way, through stories and through educating people. So for me, I came across this amazing program, product and opportunity all together 3.5 years ago. I was working full-time, burning the candle at both ends, as we do. And I was looking for something, but didn't know I was looking for something. To be honest, I was a mum with 2 kids in full-time childcare, doing a lot of commuting back and forth with the day job, and really just dropping the kids off, picking them up, popping them on the couch when they got home, feeding them, bathing them, putting them to bed, and fighting all those battles in between, them picking up all the bugs, them missing mummy missing them, seeing me, my husband, literally just, ship sailing in the sea. I guess we just weren't getting the time we needed. We were doing financially, we were in a good place, but we were very time poor, and very quickly I realised I was no longer taking care of me. I'd lost my voice. My health was probably the worst it had ever been, even though I thought I was healthy. And for me, this opportunity came up, and it just ticked a lot of boxes for me. We see opportunities out there on social media, face-to-face, in the community all the time. But I guess, we're in that position that it's always no to the things that we'd probably really like to have a look at or know more about, and yes to the things we don't necessarily want. And that's definitely where I was. But this one post kept coming up, and it just really, really drew me in. So I reached out to this person I'd never met before, and I wasn't in a place where I was really comfortable talking to anybody. I felt like the walls were caving in on me, in a very toxic job, and I was really struggling to talk about that. And like I said, my health was really starting to get depleted mentally and physically. So for me to reach out to this person I'd never met was really, really scary, but she was amazing. And I watched a recording, an event just like this. I had hundreds of questions, but once I realised it was Juice Plus, which is the product that we're going to go through tonight, an amazing company, and the program that comes alongside with it, I was all in. I'd actually researched it previously for my husband, who is the opposite to me. Even though I thought I was super healthy, he definitely wasn't. He ate pretty much meat, potato, white pasta, white rice, and that was it. So this massive gap in his diet that I was always looking for some ways to bridge that gap. And that's where Juice Plus came in. So I'm going to jump right onto that. So Juice Plus has been around for quite a few years, over 27 years here in Australia and New Zealand. So definitely has been around to test the time, and it has plenty of results around it, which is amazing. But what I love is this product is literally just created purely to bridge the gaps in our diet. All right, and not only just our diet, but I think financially, as we go through the event, you'll see that, and also with the community as well, which is brilliant. So our hero product is literally fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. All right, I take these on a daily basis, and they give me a variety of over 32 vine-ripened, GMO-free fruits, vegetables, and berries. And this includes the peel, pip, stem, and stalk. Okay, remember, I thought I was eating really healthy. I love juicing, smoothing, eating my fruits, vegetables, and berries. I loved it. But I was peeling them, pipping them. I definitely wasn't having much of the stem and stalk either back then. And I didn't understand the farming practices behind the fruits and vegetables I was eating. And I was also cooking a lot of the nutrients out of my produce as well. So I love the fact that these farms that the produce are grown on are like 3 generations old. So they know what they're doing. So they're growing this beautiful soil without any sprays or chemicals. They get to vine ripen. And if you don't understand what I mean by vine ripening, is that's when all the nutrients really hit the fruits and vegetables. Most cases we pick it before vine ripening because they taste better then, or because they're required in our supermarkets, or they've got a long journey, or for whatever reason. And so these guys get to vine ripen, they get picked, and from there, they're literally taken straight into the factory where they're washed and cleaned, and including the stem, stalk, peel and pip, it goes through a beautiful pulping process where the liquid is slowly taken out, including most of the sugar, which is amazing also. And then it's just left with this beautiful powder, I guess, and then popped into our capsulated. And our capsules themselves are also plant-based too, which is pretty unique. So all those micronutrients, phytonutrients, which are big words, which we probably don't even need to know about, but they're all in there, they're airtight, and we swallow these, and within 3 to 7 minutes, it gets into our body and it goes to work, which is pretty amazing because we all absorb fruits and vegetables differently. And me eating an apple is going to draw from an apple compared to my son, compared to my husband, is very different. And what my body chooses to do with that, with inflammation and with just getting everything running smoothly, it's going to be very different from one person to the next. So I call this the oil in the engine. It gets in there, gets everything running more opulently. So this is, gut health, immune health. Skin is massive. We always treat it from the outside, but literally if we worked with it through nutrition from the inside, that's where you'll notice the results. So yeah, they're brilliant. The biggest thing for me, the biggest tick, was that they were safe while I was pregnant or breastfeeding. I was still breastfeeding when I started Juice Plus, which was amazing because there's so many products you have to stop and take and then take and not take. But this was safe for a growing baby, for me breastfeeding, because it's just plants. It's just food in a capsule. And with our busy lifestyles, that's where we all struggle. Less than 5% of adults are getting in that stupid government statistic of 2 and 3 serves of fruits and vegetables, which is way out. Science suggests we should be having more along the lines of 9 to 11, which just isn't doable each and every day because of our busy lifestyles. No day's perfect, especially when you've got a family and you're working around jobs and the kids' activities, your activities, works, jobs, other families, travel. How convenient are they in a capsule when you're traveling? So it's beautiful that you can get that variety and that whole rainbow, that plant variety on a daily basis through convenience and at that sort of level, which is pretty amazing. So that's our micronutrients, the oil in the engine. We still have to eat, all right? This isn't to replace a healthy diet. It's just there to bridge a gap. And so we do have an amazing program there, but like I said, busy lifestyles, things happen. We do have these amazing macro complete powders in chocolate and vanilla. And they've got over 18 superfoods in there and beautiful things like broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts. Me and my 4-year-old have these every morning, and he's just like his dad. Won't eat his broccoli, won't eat carrots, won't eat simple fruits and vegetables. But if he's having these with the kids' shoes, which I will go back to in a second, I know I'm doing an amazing job. These are great for pre and post workout. They have niacin from greeny leaves, which help with anxiety and depression. They have beautiful things in there and they taste good. I've tried so many protein powders over my time, but these ones actually taste good and aren't all gluggy, which I love. So they're amazing. I'm just going to go back to these quickly because I forgot to mention, obviously the children can't necessarily swallow these, and we're all about the whole family bridging that gap, not just the adults. But when any adult takes our capsules, they can sponsor a child for free between the ages of 4 and 18. And they get to have the chews for free or the capsules for free, which is pretty amazing. So definitely a company with a big heart as part of one of our 37 studies, peer-reviewed health studies, which is pretty awesome. And so the kids literally get a variety of over 19 fruits and vegetables into their little growing, developing bodies daily. That's massive. That's a huge relief for any parent with fussy eating children, with their busy lifestyles, their sporting, their development, knowing that they're able to get that in there. Fruits and vegetables on a daily basis, they're pooping better, sleeping better. We're seeing all these things in the study, which is pretty cool. So that's their micronutrients, and they taste good. We're so used to the artificial supplements and multivitamins the kids choose, which are full of sugar. Ours are just some natural sugar from the fruits and vegetables and all plant-based tapioca. They taste good And yeah, it's just an amazing way to be able to, again, bridge that gap with the children. So pretty awesome. Then there was just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to help bridge, and that's with Omega. All right, so another area where obviously we're lacking something we don't create ourselves, and we've been actually resorting to fish for a lot of that. I was definitely on my fish supplement. I'm sure many people were. But what Juice Plus have done to keep it along the lines with their other products, they've kept it vegan, vegetarian friendly. And how they've done that is literally skip the fish. Fish don't create omega themselves naturally, just like us. They get theirs from algae. So what our capsules got, it's beautiful oils from all natural plant-based omega, which is great. It's got the algae in there, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, sea buckthorn, and a couple of others. And it's all in a convenient plant-based capsule. So to be able to provide that to a vegan, which is pretty awesome as well, but just to, again, bridge that gap and help with eye inflammation, heart, skin, pregnancy. These two together are amazing for skin, is pretty cool and again, convenient, and you just feel like you're doing the right thing, which is, amazing again. And we've got those results behind it. This product is based around also a wonderful program that a team have got together, all from different health professional backgrounds and families, I guess, and created the Juicy Body Transformation. It's an amazing program. It's all online. It's for free, and you get to be a part of it for life if you just have a go with Juice Plus just once. So the program's there to educate, inspire, and help you fall in love with food again. So many diets out there and so many opportunities in health that it gets really confusing. So ours is a program, not a diet. It's there for the whole family to really get creative with getting that rainbow effect on the plate. And we've got over 7 ebooks. So there is a cleanse and a detox. There's an 8-week shred for people that really want to have a kickstart in, getting some really big goals done in their health. But it's beautifully done, amazing illustrations, not getting you locked in the kitchen for hours, helping you plan and prep, and just to get success. Because I think a lot of us fail because we just don't know how to cook, how to put the right things together, and we just can't do chicken and broccoli 3 ways every night anymore. It's just not sustainable. So it's a beautiful program. We see results in it all the time, and I think we all just feel like a mini master chef once we get to be a part of it. So to bring that to life a little bit, we're going to grab a couple of the girls who are going to share their results on the program, just so you can feel, their connection with it also. So I'm just going to see, where are we? She's not here, is she? So I'm going to grab Candice. I can't see. No, she's not there. Okay, beautiful. Candice is going to share how Juice Plus came into her life and what results she's had so far and why she loves sharing it.
Thanks, Jana. Oh, my kids' blocks are back there. Gosh. Juice Plus came into my life about 3 years ago now. And when I first started on the product, I was a stay-at-home mum of 2 children, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old at that time. And after the birth of my first child, I suffered from postnatal depression. So this was probably one of the hardest times in my life. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I was just drained. My body wasn't functioning the way it was meant to function, and I was just in a really, really dark space. I'd also, from the age of 17, suffered from endometriosis. So I'm at the age of 40 next year. So that, along with the postnatal, just made, my days really not that fun. So, yeah, I started on the product about 3 years ago now, and I was pretty excited. I'd done a little bit of research on the product, and, all these mums were getting energy, and as a very sleep-deprived mum, then obviously suffering from postnatal and endo as well, a little bit of energy in my day would be an absolute plus. So I was excited to see what could happen, and probably within the first week or so, I was experiencing that energy, which was pretty amazing to see. The next massive, most significant change for me was within 3.5 to 4 months, my endometriosis pain had stopped. So I was no longer suffering from that internal pain, and I haven't suffered since. So I'm medication and pain-free from all of that now. And it's just completely changed my day. My health is, the best that it's ever been. And, like Joanna said, it's an amazing program to be on. My days have changed, my health has changed, my food, my kitchen, my pantry's changed, and it's all adjusted to the catalyst of what this product has given me and my family. So I'll never not be on this product, and neither will my husband and children if I've got anything to say about it. It's absolutely changed my life. Thanks, Joanna.
Thank you, Legend. And I'm going to grab Magda too. She's also going to share her stories with the program and product.
Hi everyone. So like Candice, I've been on the products for 3 years now. And at the time, I was looking for a way I was a single mama of 2 kids and just lacking energy, wanted to lose my baby weight, and everything I seemed to try, I just couldn't get rid of those, 7 or 8 kilos. So I'd heard people were having really amazing results. So I gave it a go, and I was already eating healthy, so I wasn't sure what results I would get. But the energy-wise, prior to that, it was getting to about 8, 9 o'clock, and all I just wanted to do was go to bed. And I was quite frustrated because, obviously, as most mums would know, that's our time where we kind of do things for ourselves. So I stopped wanting to go to bed early. Like, I'd go to bed at like 10:30 or so, and I'd still be awake, and then I'd be able to still get up in the morning and wake up all refreshed and like I had a good sleep. I was sleeping better, boosted my immunity. It also helped my daughter with her eczema, and that's been a godsend. I mean, we tried everything from steroid creams to all different things, and it wasn't until I think about the 2nd month in, and her eczema had disappeared, and she hasn't had that since. And also just them building their immunity, they haven't been sick in the last 2 years, and if they have, it's been like a snotty nose or whatever, and we just double up on the chews, and within a couple of days they're feeling much better. So that's been amazing, as well as a single mama, to not be able to go to work and take that time off. And also like Jana was saying, the recipes are super simple, such a big variety. It doesn't feel like you're just eating, chicken and vegetables all the time. And you're not slaving in the kitchen for ages trying to do these, difficult recipes. And, so I ended up losing 8 kilos, and I've been able to maintain that weight, which has been amazing because, as they were saying, it's not another fad or diet. It's just about, fueling your body with that extra nutrition. As Candice said, I'll be taking the products for life to build, that extra nutrition in our lives and in my family's life. Thanks, Jana.
Thank you. You're awesome. Beautiful. So, 2 amazing stories. And like I said, there's no 2 stories I think are the same when it comes to the program and product. I just feel very blessed that it's something, that came across in my family. And I took that chance to check it out, because at the end of the day, my health's my responsibility. I think we watch so many things, and it's just like the magazines. I think we get inspired by what we see in magazines and on the TV, or sometimes, we do the comparison thing. But if we're not physically taking care of our health, there's not going to be any changes there. We'll continue to be tired. We'll continue to be not sleeping well, or not feel great, or have the skin that we're not happy with. And this is just an amazing avenue to really change that. All right, we're getting excited because we're almost going to hear from Estelle, but she's decided to join the business, which we're really, really excited about. And I know for me, when that came about, I had so many questions around it. I worked for the government. So, of course, I was skeptical. How can someone be creating an income online or from their phone while they're traveling? It just didn't seem natural to me. I thought I was going to be working the government for another 40-odd years, and that's where I was going to retire. And very quickly it just wasn't sitting with me well. I did not want my kids to, I just didn't want to miss out on them growing. I wanted to have more present time with them. And so I asked those questions, and the more I learned and the more I looked at it, I realized what I was doing was pulling more skepticism and more scare around that than what I'm doing now. Literally, for me in the government, I'd been there 12 years, terrible textile, that would go in the bin. And it was definitely like this. So I came in, and probably not even the initial stage, I probably came in maybe 3 levels in actually. Quite lucky just with my background and whatnot, which was fantastic. But, 4 years in, I think I got one more promotion. And so even from there, I think it was around the 6-year mark after I'd had my first baby, 8-year mark, I got another promotion, but it meant leaving the Department of Defence and going to work for Department of Human Services. It's probably 100 other positions above there. But for each one of these positions that I did win, I had to it was cutthroat. I had to be the shining star. I had to work my ass off. I was working from home. I was always on the phone. I was really quite stressful. There was, I was always competing for leave. And, I was up against many other people for each one of those promotions. I was never going to be the Chief of Defence. All right, I was never going to, I don't know what we call him, Chief of Defence, but I was never going to be in Department of Human Services. I was never going to be the Premier. You know what I mean? Even when I had my restaurant, yeah, I was the owner, but no one wanted my job. I was living it. I was breathing it. I never had a social life. But everything in this way of, traditional business is like a pyramid structure in how it grows. And, I don't even think this person, they might be getting great money, but I don't think holidays and lifestyle and time is something that they get a great deal of, to be honest. And when I really started to check this out, ours was more like some crazy rectangle. All right, we all come in at the same position down the bottom. We don't skip anyone. We don't jump any positions or anything like that. We come in, but we have someone that links arms with us and really nurtures us, looks after us, because it's working for other people. What business can you walk into for $165, like 45 cents a day, which is ridiculous. When I bought my restaurant, I spent $20,000 and I had daily, weekly, monthly ongoing costs to keep that running. I paid $165 for this business. And I had people around me constantly helping me grow and helping me share. And it was just amazing. I was never on my own. In saying that, I could be on my own if I wanted to too. They weren't there pestering me, which was amazing. But if I wanted to get, say, $500 a month, they gave me the tools. They showed me what I needed to do. And I went after that $500 a month. If I wanted $2,000 a month, again, we'd go over that. We'd have a chat. So who do I need to help now to get me to that next promotion? If I wanted $5,000 a month, again, they'd show me what's next, which was amazing. And we could keep doing that. But we all have that opportunity. There's not one person sitting pretty in our structure. We all get that opportunity to get up to our top position, which is NMD, National Marketing Director. And there's no cap when you get there either. You can keep growing your business as big and as wide as you want, and not by hassling people. I'm really lucky. I get to do this business with like-minded, beautiful people that just want to help others, add value, help them with an amazing program and product. Who should, I don't think anyone should be missing out on Juice Plus, but the culture and the connections are what make this truly amazing. And it's just from conversations, listening to people and seeing if we could possibly bridge the gap in their life in some shape or form. So now I'm going to switch over and we're going to hear from Estelle. And this is her first event. She's going to share with us how Juice Plus came into her life. I'm not sure if she's been on the product very long, so she's going to share either her results or what she's looking forward to with the program and product, and why the business made sense to her. I'm just going to find you. There you
are. Yes, I trialled Juice Plus, I think, at the start of the year. A friend that lives here at Bundaberg gave me the premium package. And instantly found that I was more energised, and I took the full course, and that was with the Omegas. Found it fantastic. Then I didn't have it for a couple of months. I started to get sluggish. I was battling with anxiety and a bit of depression just from the twins. The twins are 15 months old. Then I decided, I just had a mindset and said, you know, I'm going to get back on it. So I Googled Juice Plus. I got online, made an inquiry, and then I had Vicky call me inbox, and then she gave me a ring and signed up straight away. And then she let me know that I could start a business with it as well. So I jumped on board and done that. And then this program that I started doing, this is my 3rd week. 2 weeks in, jumped on the scales and I'd lost 4 kilos. And obviously I'm happier, more energized. The kids are loving the new recipes that we've been trying, especially with even all the added greens. They don't mind. Some of the recipes I've just done, like gluten-free, they seem to be liking that as well. In total, in my house, we have 12 people, 9 children, one of my eldest daughter's boyfriends, and myself and my partner. So my life is very busy and hectic. And I've got, I think, my partner, he's taking Juice Plus, and then I've got 3 children on Juice Plus as well. So, and then one of my daughters, she's taking the fruit and veg package, and she does 3 different sports a week. I think 4 days in total. And she's found that she's more energized as well, and she's not waking up tired and sluggish. So she's liking it, and she's on par with me. So she'll come for walks and we do the exercises together, which is great that I've got a little partner with me. What else?
That's perfect. What are you excited for, you know, with the community and you know, showing more people that, you know, what you've seen so far?
I can't wait to share it with people and, you know, just try and help, really.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling this good in such a short amount of time, then other people can as well.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah.
Well done. Amazing. Welcome. We're so excited and pumped for you. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to meet some amazing people, and you're only just starting to get some results. So, you know, now you've got the program and the products together, I'm sure you're going to notice even more than you did last time.
Yes, I didn't realise that when I signed up to Juice Plus that it come with, you know, so many different options, like the program, the recipes, the exercises, everything. I was overwhelmed by it all because there was so much stuff to go through. And then it's great because I've, you know, signed up to do other programs as well, and they weren't anywhere near as helpful.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and some of them are a lot more expensive as well.
That's it. And ongoing costs, you know, to have the program, just to keep you know, your account or whatever is a cost. So we're very, very lucky, and and it constantly has more value added. So massive congrats, and we look forward to watching you grow.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, I mean, a couple of things I even got out of that I just wanted to add. You know, Estelle's definitely a super mum. I struggle with my 2 little people, 9 in that household. I just can't even imagine. But, you know, the fact that she was on the product and she stopped. I know my husband did this as well. It's not doing anything for me, Jana. I'm going to stop taking it. All right. Within 4 days, he had like the man flu with no symptoms. All right, so you just forget how, when you start Juice Plus, you forget how bad you were feeling before because you're doing it every day. You thought that's just the norm. You know, I'm sluggish, I'm tired, that's just the way I am. But we really have no idea how good we can possibly feel, how well we could possibly perform until we get these beautiful nutrients into our body on a daily basis. Look, this isn't a short, some sort of magical pill. It is literally fruits, vegetables and berries in capsules, and you take it on a daily basis. You take care of yourself, and along with that program, and the food is amazing. Like I said, everyone gets to feel like a master chef. The kids love it, the husbands love it, and it's just planning for success, which is pretty awesome. And so, you know, like I said, we have that amazing business in the background, and we do get paid very generously by sharing it. Literally all we do is share this beautiful product, and Juice Plus put money into a bank accounts on a monthly basis for doing so. And for some people, it's just financial, to look after their health. They think it's cheaper to go for those cheaper, more convenient meals, ready prepared, or they just don't have the knowledge. We've got the education, we've got the program, we've got an amazing product. Why not have a business so they can get it cheaper? That's why Juice Plus choose to do it this way, but also for customer care. So we've also got a beautiful, which we have to mention, and I quite often forget, we have an amazing charity in the background too. So a part of our commission goes to what we call Nutrition Plus. So a small part of that from each of us goes out to Nutrition Plus, and those funds go into helping little programs around mainly northern and western of Australia for Indigenous Torres Strait Islanders and children in need. So they're not educated around health. They don't have those opportunities to eat properly. And they go out there with Juice Plus, give them some chews, give them some shakes, but they also help them plant gardens. They help them build an extra room, or just educate them around house, which is really, really amazing. And we're very, very lucky and humble to have that as well. So, and just to finish this off, we're going to get a couple of girls to share their business stories. You've heard mine sort of in and out, which has been beautiful, but I'm going to grab Sandra. Sandra's got a beautiful story. She's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened to her so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Thank you, Jana. Okay, hi, my name is Sandra, and Juice Plus came into my life about 4 years ago. I was stay-at-home mom of my 40-year-old son at a time. Can you hear me well, Jana? Yeah, okay. So, I was very skeptical at the beginning. I didn't think I could do this kind of business. Because I was very shy and lack of confidence, but I still said yes to the business just to get the products cheaper. And thanks God I said yes to the business. Thanks God I said yes to the business, because not only my business has grown, but I have grown as a person thanks to the personal development we get through the business. What I love about the business is the flexibility. It is done in installment moments, 15 minutes here and there. So I've been able to spend a lot of time with my 7-year-old son now and my 3-year-old daughter. I've been able to dropping him off to school and picking him up, and going to school events as well. So it's been really good. And what happened a year ago, we went to South Korea for 7 weeks, and we were able to spend 7 weeks there, with the family, and while the adoption process of our daughter was finalized. And it was really good to be able to be there and still do the business from there. Like I said, when I started the business, it was only to pay for the products, but now I realize that this opportunity can be much more than what I thought. So now we're planning on going around Australia. We're planning on going around Australia in 2021, and also going to Canada, to visit my mom and all the rest of my family for 3 months, and still be able to do the business from there. I have a lot of travel adventures that we wanted to do as a family, because for us, what's important, is the memories that we're making with my kids, because they grow so fast. I'm forever thankful that I started this business, and I'm looking forward to help a lot of people along the way as well to fulfill their goals. Yes. Sorry, she decided to make some noise.
Perfect, Sandra. And it's a great example of how we can do this business around the kids or with them participating. So, for those mums that are watching, it's definitely something that we can do and we can juggle in those stroller moments, or with them participating. Either way is really great. But thank you for sharing your story. And now I'm going to get Jo, and I'm so excited to have Jo on tonight and to, have her story on with the rest of the team. So Jo's going to share her Juice Plus story.
Hey guys, Thanks so much for having me on tonight. So I started with Juice Plus just not quite 3.5 years ago. At the time I was working in family daycare, and I loved it. Absolutely loved looking after those little munchkins. But the paperwork side of things and the politics side of things that goes with looking after children is horrendous. And my hubby and I, we really loved traveling. We loved getting away in our little caravan. And the time freedom just wasn't there. You know, when you've got a 9-to-5 job and people relying on you and you've got to swap dollars for hours, it's really restrictive, especially on your travel. So, I discovered these products, which made instant, sense to me. I'm a breast cancer survivor. And so health and nutrition and looking after myself has been one of the really big priorities in my life for the last 7 years. And I wish I'd known about these products 7 years ago. So loved the products, but I was really unsure about the business. So when I started this, I had less than 100 Facebook friends, and I'm an introvert. I am not one of those out there people. So I wasn't really sure if it was going to work for me, but I knew the products made sense, and I knew that most people needed these in their life. So I just followed the system. That we have an amazing system that goes along with this business. We get taught how to do it and how to share this and how to find people that are looking for it. So that's what I did. I just followed the system, and within a year I was able to close down my family daycare. About 6 months after that, my hubby was able to close down his plastering business. He's been a tradie for 30 odd years. We bought a whopping big caravan, and we've been traveling around Australia ever since. I've been to America twice. We've been to the Pacific Islands. We've been to China. We've just filled our life with travel. Currently we're down in Tasmania, where we've bought this cute little 100-year-old cottage, and now my mum has had surgery, and so we've been able to bring my mum down here and take care of her. And all of that comes because of the time freedom from working online. Like, none of this would have been possible if I'd still had my day job. So I'm really, really passionate about sharing this with others and helping people get back that time freedom, because I kind of know firsthand that none of us know what tomorrow's going to bring. None of us know how long we're here for. And taking care of yourself with your health, but also taking care of that time freedom. This is our one shot at life, and you've got to make the most of it. You want it, like Sandra said, it's about the memories that you create. So I absolutely love what I do and love sharing this with as many people as possible. So my only suggestion is, if you're at all skeptical, have a chat to whoever invited you here or sent you this video and get your questions answered, because you will not regret this. It's an amazing community, amazing products. Everything is fantastic. So thanks for letting me share.
Thank you. It's so good to have your share. Beautiful. So, she just took half of that ending away, which is great. But some big thank you to everyone who shared tonight. Like we said, I think it's just a beautiful company, a beautiful culture and team to be a part of, because it literally is bridging the gap in so many ways, whether it be with your nutrition, whether it be with financial and creating that time freedom or that financial freedom, and then the connections, the relationships, but then also all that self-development that comes around. I think many of us are actually introverts. I definitely was when I started. I still say I am. I've got to put on my big brave pants every time I get on to do an event, but we love it because there's beautiful people and beautiful stories to be heard. We all come in for different reasons. Okay, so I'm sure you've got questions, like Joe said, make sure you reach out. But it's not for everybody either, but it could be just for the health benefit, or you might know someone that it could definitely help, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, diabetes, weight loss, all those beautiful things. It could be something that could potentially help you or somebody else. It could be bridging that. We've already done the bridging the gap. It could be purely just to get a bit of extra income so you can be on this amazing program. It could be just so you get an extra money for us women just to get your nails done or your hair done on a monthly basis. Or it could be a shopping fund. It could be your ultimate travel fund. We've heard so many beautiful travel stories tonight. Or it could be, like me and Joe, it could be potentially the vehicle for you to leave your job. I've been very blessed now. I've been a stay-at-home mum for 2.5 years, and it definitely wasn't something I envisioned. I never thought I could be a stay-at-home mum. I needed to have my own income. I could never just rely on my husband. It was just me. I couldn't do that. And I needed adult interaction, and I was career driven. Let's face it, I was, but I wanted to be with my children, and this has allowed me to have all of that and then some. So definitely worth checking out and getting your questions answered. But a big thank you for watching this, because someone definitely cared enough to either invite you along or to watch this video. So definitely have that conversation. But a massive thank you again to everyone who shared, and well done, Estelle, for launching your business. We're so excited for you. And hopefully we'll see you all again soon.